Joining me is TDP's Lavu Krishnadev. Sir, this morning the news broke out that Aerospace Park in Karnataka is being scrapped because of protests there. And your leader, Nara Lokesh, was quick enough to come up with the Andhra offer. So, once there was HL dispute, now you are again trying to capitalize on Karnataka's loss?
We're being nimble. That's what we're expressing here. And Aerospace Park, the best place, if Karnataka can't deliver, is Sriharikota, because we already have an infrastructure there. There's a launch pad there. There are enough people working there. So that's a great ecosystem in which Aerospace Park can actually develop in the coming years. If you go back into the history of Andhra Pradesh, if you've seen the example of MedTech Park, which was developed in Visakhapatnam, it's nowhere there in India. It's the first one in Andhra Pradesh, and right now it's doing a business of almost $1 billion. So we have experience. It started by Chandrababu Naidu in this 14 to 19 term, and the MedTech Park, and it's doing a phenomenal work. During the COVID time, everyone appreciated it. In the same way, we want to develop other parks as well, and this opportunity has come to us wherein the Karnataka couldn't deliver on the land that they promised. So we are saying there's an ecosystem that is already there. Come explore here. We'll handhold you. We'll deliver whatever that is required for the industry to flourish.
So are you already prepared with an offer? Because that looks like a proposition. You had a 99 paisa offer a few days back for the investors. Now something in the pipeline for aerospace industry as well.
There's a opportunity that has arisen. So we've given the invitation letter. Our Minister Lokesh Garu has asked them to explore Andhra Pradesh. Let them explore it. Let them come to the table and say this is what we require from the state. And looking at that, we will be making sure that whatever the industry needs, which will give benefit to Andhra Pradesh, to the country, we will deliver it to them.
Right. Another Congress-governed state, Telangana, is sort of sending fillers to the center that Banaka Cherla project should not be on the agenda of the crucial meeting that you are going to have today at Jal Shakti Ministry. You intend to build that project, but they are worried about as to how you will be, tapping and harnessing the Godavari water, and their future concerns is something that they are really worried about.
I don't think they should be worried about it. I think their worries are misplaced. What we are asking for, what we are trying to build, is from where the Polavaram is being built. There are almost 3,000 cusecs of water, TMC of water that is been going into the ocean every year in Godavari. That's been recorded. That's public document. If you go and verify how much of water is being going into the ocean, so why not harness that water? Why waste that water into the ocean? Why can't we harness that water, take it all the way to Rayalaseema and irrigate the lands there? That is the aim of our Chief Minister, and that is what he has been proposing. We are not going to take any share from Telangana's water. We are not going to disturb that. We are not going to any water treaty. We are not going to violate that. All we're trying to do is whatever the water that is going as a waste into the ocean, that we want to tap it.
They're citing CWC, they're citing Godavari Management Board, clearance hasn't been taken.
I think once you sit across the table, and start discussing, all these issues will be resolved. These are all the issues that is being talked about are all apprehensions. All these apprehensions can be cleared off once we sit across the table and explain what we are trying to do with this Godavari Cherla project. For that, this meeting has been called for, and I hope in this meeting those issues will be resolved between the both the CMs of the states.
Right. Moving ahead, yesterday you were at the Election Commission of India, and that particular letter that TDP has sent to the ECI, two important aspects is something that everybody is talking about. Number one, your suggestion that this SII drive should not become a citizenship-proof drive, number one. Number two, makes it even more contentious because you are saying that no SIR should be done 6 months within of any major election. An SIR is happening in Bihar, which is poll-bound in less than 6 months. So that is also an indication to the ECI of the drive that they are already carrying on?
No, I think you are misreading what has been put across to the Election Commission of India. We are putting this, we've given our observations and our recommendation to ECI, apart from Bihar or what the exercise that is happening there. What we have put across is that SAR is going to happen across the country.
Right.
And we want ECI to do this SIR with enough time possible, because we don't want this narrative that to develop on the ground as if there's a opposition has been already trying. There are some media houses also which have been trying to create this false narrative that SIR is used for citizenship, NRC, which is completely untrue. And ECA has very clearly said that is not the case here. And we want that to be cleared out at the earliest, instead of giving any iota of doubt to any person. So that is the reason why we have told them to make sure that this message is being clearly percolated to the ground. And second one is with the timing also it's the same. We have enough time, almost 4 years time for our general election, because we just finished 1 year back. So we have enough time. Let's do it, in a manner which is comfortable for all the stakeholders. ECA is a great organization that has been doing great work for so many years, and it's no mean feat.
Are you also saying that it shouldn't be conducted 6 months ahead of any major assembly election, for that matter, assembly election? Let's stick to that point.
That's what I'm saying. We have enough time for the elections, for at least in Andhra Pradesh. So let's plan it in such a way that it can happen very comfortably for the voters as well. Because, if someone has to come to vote, they spend so much time and effort to come and vote. We don't want anyone to lose out on their votes. So for that, to get the certificates, to get, what all the documents that are needed, let us give
Enough time,
which we have, Andhra Pradesh has. So when we have enough time, let's use that properly.
Right.
Instead of giving a narrative to opposition as if like we are trying to fudge the data, this all is going. I've been seeing it for the last 2 elections. This is all been created, whichever party is in the on the other, whenever the opposition has to talk about election commission. So we don't want that to happen. We have time in Andhra Pradesh, so let's do it as soon as possible, and we want to make it to happen as repeatedly as possible, so that this data of having multiple votes per each voter should not be there. And we also requested how we can bring in. I know Supreme Court has clearly said you cannot seed Aadhaar data with that, but somehow ECI should work out a mechanism where this iris and also this fingerprints can be, that technology can be included. If not from Aadhaar, but separately, if ECI can develop that mechanism where this can be used, so that the voter card also has this data, so that it becomes unique in its own way. Then whole of this multiple votes for single person should not exist. Right. So that we have also proposed that to the Election Commission. Election Commission said we are looking forward, looking in that direction, but they are also looking in the direction, but they also have some limitations. Right. But what the advantage with Andhra Pradesh per se, we only give on the per se of Andhra Pradesh. We're not talking about any other state. Yes, we have enough time. Let's do all the technology that can be used to make sure this can be done, and let's use the time in a better way.
Thanks a lot for speaking to us. So clearly, on one side, TDP trying to capitalize on Karnataka's loss, saying that we have the ecosystem in place to build that aerospace in Andhra Pradesh, while Karnataka might be having a relook. On the other side, Telangana is saying that Cherla project is something that they are concerned about. TDP government wants the conversation to happen across the table. With video journalist Mridul, this is Amit Bhardwaj reporting for India Today from Delhi.